What's up, friends, and welcome to this week's edition of Tuesdays with Taylor, where we're talking about the Colorado housing market through the first half of the season. That's coming up right after a word from our sponsor. Today's sponsor of Tuesdays with Taylor is Los Pollos Hermanos, where the freshest ingredients are brought together with love and care. But don't take my word for it. One taste and you'll be convinced. Chicken's so good that it's addictive. Thanks so much to this week's sponsor, Los Pollos Hermanos. Now, on with the show. If this is your first time watching Tuesdays with Taylor, where have you been? We've been around for more than a year. So go catch up on the 50 plus episodes you've missed and come back. We'll wait for you. And you're back. So let's take a look at what the Colorado housing market is doing. I know as a real estate advisor, I'm supposed to tell you, it's a great time to buy, it's a great time to sell, the market's incredible, go, go, go. But the reality is that's not the case for everyone. So let's break it down by buyers and sellers, and especially those who are looking to become first-time homeowners. So let's start with those people looking to sell your home. I know as a real estate advisor, I'm supposed to tell you, it's a great time to sell, you've got to sell. The reality is, I think if you're looking to build true wealth, selling is not the answer, especially in Colorado where home prices continue to go up. I believe the ideal situation is to rent your house, make income, pay your mortgage by having somebody else pay the mortgage, and down the line you have 2, 3, 4 properties and you're able to retire, you're able to get passive income. Those are the ways to build true wealth. So if you don't have to sell, I don't believe selling is the best option, especially right now when it looks like home prices are going to continue to rise. Now, what if you own your own home, you are looking to move up, and you can't afford to buy and sell? Well, in that case, it is a good time to sell because the market is hot, we don't have enough inventory, so if you price your property correctly, you shouldn't have a problem selling your house and being able to move into either your forever home or just your next step up to whatever you're looking to do. But now comes the part of the equation that I know a lot of people are afraid of, and that's the first-time home buyers out there. I know living in a place like Colorado is awesome, we have so many things to do, the weather's great. The problem is obviously housing affordability. And for those first-time home buyers out there, I understand your pain. I know where it's so difficult when you see that the average price of a home in Denver is over $500,000. And you think you need 20% down, so you're thinking, I need $100,000 saved up just to buy a place. Well, that's simply not the case. First of all, you don't need 20% down. Most of the time, you can get into a house with as little as 3 to 5% down. Now again, if you're looking at a $500,000 house, that's still scary. That's still talking about having $20,000, $30,000 saved up to make as a down payment. The good news is there are a lot of great houses out there in the high 2s, low 300,000s. So that makes it a lot more manageable. And the fact of the matter is, I do believe that now is a great time to buy a house. The reality is, the best time to buy a house was 50 years ago. Before that, it was 30 years ago, and then 20 years ago. You get it. The point is, houses continue to go up in value, so the sooner you can get into one, the sooner you can start getting equity, having lower payments, and be in the place that you want to be. Now, sometimes that might mean buying a townhouse, buying something small that you can afford right now. Sometimes that can be hard to stomach because you don't get what you want at the moment. But the sooner you can do that, the sooner you can start building that equity so that 2, 3, 5 years down the line, you're able to sell that house, you have a bigger nest egg to put into a down payment, and then you're able to get that house you're after. So don't think that just because you can't get that house you really want right now, doesn't mean with some planning you can get it down the line. So there you have it. I know that wasn't a typical market update where I'm throwing numbers at you, telling you the average home price, the average sale price, and all those things. Personally, I don't think that does a lot for the average viewer out there. If you want, you can check out my Facebook page where I do have an infographic that does go through some of the numbers and just some fun stories throughout the month to kind of keep you up to date. But for a video like this, I just kind of want to hit on what matters to you out there. If there's anything else you'd like to know, obviously be sure to reach out to me. I'd love to chat, whether it's phone, text, email, in person, whatever works for you. Otherwise, thanks as always for watching Tuesdays with Taylor. I'm Taylor Osasonic, a Colorado native and a real estate advisor. I'm here to help you achieve your dreams of home ownership. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. And remember, be good out there. And if you can't be good, be careful.